Morning guys, it's STEAM week this week. Now you know me, I love science, so this is one of my favourite weeks, and we normally have Eddie in and we're doing all sorts of exciting things. But that can't happen this year, so instead I'm going to have 5 different activities. So you're going to have something different each day, and I hope you'll join in and I hope you'll really enjoy them. So let's remind ourselves, STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art and Maths. And the activities we're going to do this week will involve all of those skills. So, today's task. Now, I try to keep it a little bit topical. You may have been keeping up with this. NASA Live the other day, they were going to launch SpaceX. So I thought, why not have our own SpaceX? So today, we're going to make a bottle rocket. So let's look at what we need. We're going to need some warm water. So I put some warm water in a flask. You're going to need a bottle with one of the sports caps. Something like the fruit shoots work really well for this. You're going to need something like Alka-Seltzer or Berocca. Anything that has like a fizzy, an effervescent tablet works really well, but please make sure that you have an adult or someone with you when you do this. You're also going to need some sort of container just to try and keep the bottle nice and straight as it launches. So if you have all of those things, let's get started. So if I drop an Alka-Seltzer into a glass of water, what's going to happen? Let's watch. Look at this. Can you see that? Can you see the fizzing? So what are these bubbles? They're carbon dioxide, and we're going to use these carbon dioxide bubbles to fuel our rocket. We're going to learn how a chemical reaction can fuel our rocket and propel our rocket. So that's what we're going to use. So let's try it. Right, let's talk you through the instructions, because once we've done it, we'll need to get out of the way just to make sure we're safe. So let's go through what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do, unscrew the cap, and we're going to half fill the bottle with the warm water. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to break up the tablet, we're going to put it into the bottle, we're going to screw the cap tightly, we're going to give it a little bit of a shake, and then we're going to put it upside down inside a glass. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, but I'm going to make sure I stand out of the way, and so will you when you do it, okay? Because remember, this can be a bit unpredictable, so make sure you keep your eyes on it the whole time. But make sure that you're at a safe distance and any family members are too. Don't forget little brothers or sisters or even the pet. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh my goodness, that was rubbish. That did not go well at all. So we're going to try again. I've changed my bottle. It's still got the same sports cap. This time it's a little bit smaller, and I've used these before. The fruit shoot ones normally work quite well. Normally, she says, crossing fingers. I'm also going to try Alka-Seltzer again like I did before, but I might, if there's time, have a go at using one of the Beroccas, because Beroccas work in a similar way. So I'm going to try and see, hopefully we'll have time to compare them, make sure the video isn't too long, but we'll start with the Alka-Seltzer one. So the same as we did before. In a minute, I'm going to half fill the bottle with warm water. I'm going to break up 2 of the Alka-Seltzer tablets. I'm going to put them inside the bottle really quickly. I'm going to do the lid back up, make sure the cap's down, give it a little bit of a shake, and then pop it inside the glass. And fingers crossed, this time it will work. Let's see. Okay, so I've half filled my bottle with water, and I'm going to put the Alka-Seltzer tablets into the bottle. So what's going to happen? Think about what happened in the glass when you had the Alka-Seltzer tablet in the glass of water. What do you think is going to happen in a bottle with a sports cap? Make a quick predict, and then we'll see. brilliant was that? Did you see it? Especially in slow motion. It looked amazing. It's now next door. I have to go and get it from my neighbour later. So just be careful if you do try this. Make sure you've got enough space around you and that it's really safe. So, why did it happen? Well, there was a chemical reaction between the water and the Alka-Seltzer and the tablet. And if you remember at the beginning, you could see all the bubbles, all the carbon dioxide or CO2 bubbles. Well, that built up inside the bottle. You could actually see it start to move a little bit as the gas was building up inside, and it actually bulged a little bit. And as that gas built up, eventually it had to escape. And you could actually see it just took off just like a real rocket would. And you had the thrust of the liquid coming out from the bottom, and then it shot up into the air just like a real rocket would. That was amazing. I love doing that. So let's think of other things that you could now try. We said that you could try the Berocca if you have some Berocca. You don't have to have Alka-Seltzer, so there are other things that you can try. But please remember, just make sure you have an adult's permission or have an adult with you to try it. You could try different size bottles. Can you make it really straight? So the glass or the container that you put it into, can you make the rocket even straighter as it goes up? There are so many things that you can explore and try, and I'd love to see how you get on. As always, please put your comments, your photos, your videos onto the blog. I'd love to see what you're up to, and I hope you enjoy the rockets. See you later, guys.